Oh my God! Police went door to door, waking up residents who live along the river and telling them to get out.
There's people screaming in the river. We're evacuating everybody.
People in central Texas are used to heavy rains and flooding, but not like this. At times, more than 30 centimeters of rain fell per hour. The Guadalupe River rapidly rose more than 8 meters and breached its banks. Streets turned into rivers, neighborhoods submerged, and first responders scrambled to rescue people. At least 24 bodies have been recovered. Officials expect there to be more.
There's still several people unaccounted for right now at this point, but we're working really hard and we're going to continue. This is probably going to be a couple of day process, okay? We don't know when it's going to stop raining, how much more, hopefully not much more.
On a day which is usually for celebration, it's a very tough day in Texas.
This 4th of July, people were preparing for a big day. Among the missing, at least 23 girls from a local camp.
That does not mean they've been lost. They could be in a tree, they could be out of communication. We're praying for all of those missing to be found alive.
The major storm, fed by moisture from the Pacific, caused historic levels of rainfall throughout the state. Authorities say extreme flooding struck with little or no warning. No evacuation orders went out. Some were able to reunite with their loved ones. This Walmart served as a makeshift shelter where this woman waited for help.
I was thirsty, and they got a blanket for me. They took good care.
The National Weather Service has kept most of central Texas under a flood watch with more rain expected. Cleanup could take days, even weeks, and federal help has already been requested. Philip Shannock, CBC News, Toronto.
Now I want to bring in NBC's Ryan Chandler, who's in Kerrville, Texas tonight. Ryan, what sort of damage are you seeing there?
There is destruction and shock across this community. I'll show you just one of the banks that exploded overnight, making this road impassable. But this is not even the main Guadalupe River, which is where the real source of destruction and death was, rising more than 20 feet in just about an hour, wreaking havoc across this town.
Have you had a chance to speak to local residents? What are you hearing from them?
Local residents and Texans from all across the state are impacted by this. We had a chance to go to the Family Reunification Center, which was a very difficult place to be. I was talking with parents too distraught to talk on camera who were sharing that they rushed here from Dallas, Houston, Austin, all across the state when they got this terrible news this morning. I was in the room when they shared the first group of names, the girls that were successfully returned to safety, lifted out of their camp that was trapped, the only way to get out, by helicopter. And there was a real sense of anxiety, relief for some parents, but for so many more who are still waiting to be reunited or waiting for word that their children are still alive. There's a lot of grief and anxiety still to come.
It is just so devastating. Appreciate this, Ryan. NBC's Ryan Chandler in Kerrville, Texas.